a boy lost in the labyrinthine streets of Victorian London, a city teeming with life yet indifferent to the plight of its most vulnerable inhabitants. The enduring legacy of Oliver Twist is not just in its pages, but in the way it has shaped our understanding of social justice and human empathy. Charles Dickens's Oliver Twist is a story that has captivated readers for generations. Written in 1837, it was one of the first novels to shed light on the grim realities of life for the poor in 19th century England. It is a tale of poverty, crime, and the resilience of the human spirit. Dickens masterfully portrays the harsh conditions of the workhouses, the squalor of the slums, and the pervasive corruption that plagued society. Oliver Twist, an orphan thrown into the depths of London's underworld, has become an iconic literary figure. His innocence and determination in the face of adversity highlight the stark contrast between good and evil, innocence and corruption. His journey continues to resonate with readers today, reminding us of the power of hope and the importance of compassion. The novel's impact extends beyond literature. It has inspired countless adaptations in film, theatre and television, each bringing new dimensions to Oliver's story. In today's world, Oliver Twist serves as a poignant reminder of the ongoing struggles faced by many. The themes of poverty, child labour and social inequality are as relevant now as they were in Dickens's time. The novel encourages us to look beyond our own circumstances and extend a helping hand to those in need. It challenges us to confront the injustices in our own societies and to work towards a more compassionate and equitable world. As we continue to read and discuss Oliver Twist, we keep alive the conversation about social reform and human dignity. Dickens's work remains a powerful tool for education and advocacy, urging us to reflect on our values and actions. The legacy of Oliver Twist is not confined to the past. It lives on in the hearts and minds of readers, scholars and activists. It is a testament to the enduring power of storytelling to inspire change and foster empathy. As we turn the pages of this timeless novel, we are reminded that the fight for justice and compassion is never-ending. Oliver Twist's story is a beacon of hope, urging us to strive for a better, kinder world. The orphan's plight, Oliver's entrance into a cruel world. Oliver's story begins in a workhouse, a place of hardship and neglect. He is born into poverty and misfortune. From the moment he takes his first breath, Oliver's life is marked by suffering. He is orphaned and left to the mercy of a cruel and uncaring system. Dickens paints a bleak picture of the workhouse, highlighting the injustices faced by the poor and vulnerable. A den of thieves, Fagin's underworld. In the heart of 19th century London, amidst the fog and filth, lies a hidden world where the law holds no sway. This is the domain of Fagin, a man who has built an empire on the backs of the city's most vulnerable. And Oliver's introduction to crime. Oliver Twist, a young orphan, finds himself ensnared in this dark world. His journey begins innocently enough, but soon he is surrounded by a group of young pickpockets, each one a victim of circumstance, much like himself. Escaping the horrors of the workhouse, Oliver finds himself thrust into the dark underbelly of London. The workhouse, a place meant to provide refuge, is instead a place of suffering and despair. Oliver's escape is not a journey to freedom, but a descent into a different kind of hell. He falls in with a gang of young pickpockets led by the sinister Fagin. Fagin, a master manipulator, uses his charm and cunning to control the boys, turning them into tools for his own gain. Each boy, including Oliver, is taught the art of thievery, their innocence stripped away piece by piece. Fagin's world is one of deceit and lawlessness. The streets are filled with danger, and trust is a rare commodity. In this world, survival often means betraying those closest to you. Fagin thrives in this chaos, his power growing with each successful theft. He preys on vulnerable children, exploiting their innocence for his own gain. Fagin's manipulation is insidious, as he offers the boys a semblance of family and belonging, only to use them for his own nefarious purposes. The children, desperate for affection and security, fall into his trap. Oliver is repulsed by the criminal activities he witnesses, but he is trapped in a desperate situation. His moral compass remains intact. but the fear of punishment and the need for survival keep him bound to Fagin's gang. Oliver's struggle is not just against the criminals around him, but against the darkness threatening to consume his own soul. Nancy, a glimmer of hope in a dark world. Amidst the darkness of Fagin's gang, a glimmer of hope emerges in the form of Nancy. Nancy is a young woman caught in the same web of poverty and crime as Oliver. She is hardened by her experiences, but she retains a sense of compassion and humanity. Nancy sees the goodness in Oliver and tries to protect him from the worst of Fagin's influence. The artful dodger, a friend or foe? Another key figure in Oliver's journey is the artful dodger. A master pickpocket with a charming demeanour, the dodger introduces Oliver to the ways of Fagin's gang. While he initially appears to be a friend to Oliver, the dodger's loyalty lies with Fagin and the criminal underworld. His character serves as a reminder that appearances can be deceiving and that trust must be earned. The cruelty of poverty, Dickens's social commentary. Through Oliver's experiences, Dickens provides a searing indictment of the social conditions of Victorian England. He exposes the stark inequalities between the rich and the poor, highlighting the plight of the most vulnerable members of society. The workhouse system, with its cruelty and neglect, is shown to be a breeding ground for despair and desperation. Despite the darkness that surrounds him, Oliver encounters glimmers of hope in the form of kind strangers. These individuals, often from different social classes, offer him glimpses of compassion and human decency. Their acts of kindness, however small, serve as reminders that even in the darkest of times, there is always the potential for good. As Oliver's story unfolds, Fagin's criminal empire begins to crumble. The consequences of their actions catch up with them, leading to a dramatic climax. Justice is served, but not without sacrifice. Dickens's portrayal of the characters' fates is both tragic and thought-provoking, raising questions about morality, redemption, and the cyclical nature of poverty and crime. Throughout his ordeal, Oliver yearns for love, family, and a place to belong. His journey is ultimately one of self-discovery as he navigates a treacherous world in search of his true identity. In a heartwarming turn of events, Oliver's perseverance is rewarded when he finally finds the love and acceptance he has longed for. Oliver Twist is a timeless tale that continues to resonate with readers today. Charles Dickens' classic novel, first published in 1837, has transcended generations and remains relevant in our modern world. Its themes of poverty, social injustice, and the struggle for a better life are universal and timeless. It reminds us of the importance of compassion, the power of hope, and the need for empathy in our daily lives. The story of young Oliver, an orphan who faces numerous hardships, serves as a poignant reminder of the struggles faced by many children during the Victorian era and even today, and the resilience of the human spirit. Despite the harsh conditions and the cruelty he encounters, Oliver's unwavering spirit and determination to find a better life inspire us all. His journey is a testament to the strength and resilience that lies within each of us. Oliver's journey serves as an inspiration, showing that even in the darkest of times, there is always a glimmer of hope. His encounters with kind-hearted individuals like Mr. Brownlow and Nancy highlight the impact that compassion and kindness can have on a person's life, demonstrating that even in the face of adversity, one can find the strength to persevere. The harsh realities of the workhouses and the exploitation of child labour depicted in the novel shed light on the social issues of the time, urging readers to reflect on the importance of social reform and justice. It is possible to overcome challenges and find happiness. Oliver's eventual triumph over his circumstances and his ability to find a loving home serve as a beacon of hope for all who face difficulties in their lives. Dickens's masterpiece remains a powerful commentary on social injustice, highlighting the need for societal change and the protection of vulnerable populations. The novel's portrayal of the stark contrast between the wealthy and the poor serves as a call to action for readers to advocate for a more equitable society, reminding us of our responsibility to care for the most vulnerable members of society. Oliver Twist encourages us to look beyond our own circumstances and extend a helping hand to those in need. It is a story that continues to inspire and challenge us to create a world where compassion and justice prevail.